This 40-inch Samsung TV took a lightning strike on the antenna system, and I'm going to attempt to repair that today with the new tuner board. It's a 40-inch Samsung, several years old, but the model is UN40H 500 3AF. I picked up the board on eBay, and it's pretty much, I guarantee you that is a problem. Hopefully nothing else is wrong with it, and it's just a tuner board. But it was pretty obvious that the coax cable took a hit outside in the yard where it was, and I'm gonna try to fix it for about $13. Now I got it laid out on a table on top of an old towel, kind of protect the front end. And basically this all this amounts to is removing these 4 screws to get rid of the base, and then the screws around the outside edge are all the same size. And also there is 2 screws in the middle, one here by the power input and one over here by the old component inputs. Also, I believe underneath here there may be 3 or 4 screws to remove once I take the base off. Now all the screws are out. Should pop right off. Yes. Okay, put this aside. Now, not a whole lot to it really. You have a screen, obviously. This is main board, tuner board, whatever you want to call it. Here's the power supply. This is the only thing else that could possibly be damaged, and it's very well, it might be. I didn't see any physical damage with it. The power surge entered the antenna connection. So this, pretty confident this is bad. I don't know for sure, but for the price, I figured it was worth it to buy a replacement and swap it out. Here's a replacement board. It came sealed in a static free bag. Pretty impressive. It looks to be the same one, and it is a direct replacement. I don't know why they had to make each connector a whole different style, but they did. This first one appears that I have to push down on the back and slide out. The second one, actually this is a little slimmer. It's a little similar. Push down the back, wiggle it, come on. Well, you have to have 2 hands for this bad boy. And this one took a little aggravation to get it off, but basically push down and pull it out. This third one over here, you have to squeeze the sides to release the latches and wiggle it out. Come on. Fingertips are actually a little sore from fighting the other one. There we go. And this last one's it's a delicate flat ribbon. Pry it up here a little bit. Pry that up, and then this should slide out. This would be a handle here. There. Nice. Okay, all 4. Now it's just a matter of, what, 3 screws. There's a mount, but there's nothing here for that spot. And this is, I guess they decided they didn't need the 4th one on this TV. And there's a little bump here to help line up the board. Okay, now those 3 screws are out. Just lift up. And no obvious signs of damage. So hopefully it was just a light hit that just took out a couple circuits or components actually on this board. To lift this tab up, this little black piece, slide this flat under the bottom of these white guides and then gently push this down flat and it presses it in place. That's all you have to do for that. That's the most delicate connector. The rest of them, you know, light on the screws till they get tight, firmed up. No need to crank them down. Just make it snug so it doesn't move around. And these are pretty easy to pop back in place. A lot easier than they are to get out. Now it's time for the case. Okay, now the moment of truth. If it's plugged in, I have a red light down there. So maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, and I got the remote. This thing hasn't been even used in, oh my gosh, 1.5 to 2 years. So I'll hit the power button. Hopefully the batteries are good in the remote. Well, I don't see anything happening. The battery's probably dead in this thing. Let's see. I don't know. I don't see. All right. Well, let's see if we can find the power button on it. Okay, found the power button down here. Hit it. The light's flashing. Oh yes. Oh baby, we're in business. We have a TV for $13. Woo! Check it out.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's starting off like it's never been used before. So just got to run through the menu setup. I'm gonna get some new batteries in the remote so we can get it working. Do it a lot easier that way. Okay, got new batteries in the remote and I have a, let's see, make sure the tuner actually works. See if that's the main issue. Believe it or not, I like an antenna. So we'll change that to air and get it to do the program. Start air, we'll start that. Okay, and I found a spare antenna, which is actually an old Radio Shack rabbit ears. But hey, whatever works. I'm close enough. So see, it's picking up plenty of stations. So I think this will be a success. I'm gonna pause this. You have to watch this whole scan go on. Okay, done. Found 70 channels.
I want the inside to be creamy and mushy, and
okay,
I want
creamy mushy
to have a really nice seasoning.
So it looks good.
We're cutting them in matchsticks like
back
this.
out of the menu here.
And then we're dropping them.
And I got channels that work. Wow, looks pretty good. Okay, well, hopefully this video is helpful for you if you have a TV that's broke and you're willing to risk spending $13 or so on a it's moving good. $13 on a part that you can't return. Maybe it works.